I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to keep the lights on. I'm just trying to book all day. I'm just trying. Okay? We're trying. And life be laughing. Hi, guys. I am Najale, and welcome to Creative Struggles. Let's get right into it. This is my first episode, and I'm really excited for this podcast because I am itching to hear other people's perspective on the life of a struggling actor because it's real. Can get real rough. So, have you guys ever felt like giving up on your dream because you felt that it was too heavy for you? And if your answer is yes, maybe, no, either way, this podcast is for you. I will be discussing the ups and downs of being an up and coming actor, the funny, the embarrassment, the struggle, all of the things in between, because it is a true struggle. And I can't wait to tap into all the topics that I have. So let's get into it, shall we? We got some stories. Definitely lock in for those because you will be looking at me like I'm crazy on your phone, laptop, whatever you're watching me from. Just know everything that I'm talking about is accurate. Honesty is key. So, why even create this podcast? I created it because I was listening to a podcast recently and I just thought there are a lot of podcasts out there where there are actors talking about how they were struggling to make it 10, 15, 20 years ago. And you don't usually hear the point of view from an actor that's currently struggling now, present day. So I want to tap more into that because to know that other people may be going through the same thing, it makes you feel a little bit better because it makes me feel a little bit better. So that is why I have created this podcast, the emotional roller coasters, all of the doubt, all of the no's, because there's a lot of no's out there, a lot of no's. Get used to hearing the word no. Get used to it so much where if you hear yes, you just assume that they said no because you've heard no so much, you don't even know what yes sound like. You can't even decipher. But I just want to get into that. And this episode is going to be a little short because I just wanted to really make this first episode about why. The why. I think the why is always important. The more that this podcast can reach other people in, my position, or even it reaches, a major actor that hasn't worked a 9 to 5 in a decade. It doesn't matter. Like, I just think that the word needs to get out because it's not all glitz and glam. It's not. It's really not. There are people out there that's working 9 to 5s and can barely act, can barely submit self tapes, can barely go to auditions, can barely do set because they don't know if they're going to lose their job. That is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about those type of stories. I want to talk about you either not going to eat today or you going to pay that subscription so you can continue to submit your self tapes. Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about your car breaking down mid going to set. It's going to take about 2 hours for AAA to come. You dang near going to get blacklisted because you didn't show up. And they don't be caring either. That is what I want to talk about. There's a lot of stuff that be going on behind the scenes. I just feel like people that are not actors look at actors like, y'all doing it, y'all making it. Whole time, I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to keep the lights on. I'm just trying to book all day. I'm just trying. Okay? We're trying. And life be laughing. You just gotta sit back like, let me take a couple of deep breaths before I crash out. Because that's what it gives sometimes. And I feel like if you don't believe in yourself, that doubt is gonna beat the hell out of you. Because it be whooping my tail a lot of the times. For example, I was on, I believe it was Casting Networks. I ran across this commercial where they were looking for basketball players. Now, I haven't played basketball since high school, and that was a long time ago. I haven't picked up a basketball since, and I was like, I'm just gonna submit myself, whatever. I get a message, oh, can you do this self tape? We would love to. I'm like, oh, shoot. I can't even play. I don't even got no basketball. Dang. Well, I guess I can't do it. Completely doubting myself. They're not gonna want me. So I waited up until the last minute to submit this update. Do not do that, because that's not gonna help you. But in this scenario, I overcame it. First of all, I didn't have basketball. I need to show proof that I at least know how to dribble the balls. Now I gotta go buy a basketball. Searched basketball courts near me, and I'm like, man, I hope it's not gonna be a lot of people outside, because I don't want to be looking crazy. Also, I don't want extra people in my audition. So went to the park, did a couple layups, shot a couple of shots, submitted the self-tape, didn't think about it, because I'm like, they're not going to pick me. I don't even want to do this. Why am I even doing this? Fast forward 2 days later, I get an email, and you know how if it's a no, it usually starts off with, unfortunately, we're going to have to move. I don't even read no further, because y'all could have kept that to yourself. You didn't even have to reach out. But no, I get the email, and it starts off with, congratulations, you have been picked to be in the Flow Bottle commercial. I'm like, they picked me for real? Now I really need to go to the basketball court. I was going every morning. I need to brush up on this skill, because I don't know what they're going to have me doing, but I need to at least look like I play D3, D2. D1 might be a little stretch, but I need to at least look like I know what I'm doing. Taking it in time, make it. Shooting, putting the ball between my legs, like just doing unnecessary stuff just because I don't know what they want.
For those that are listening only, I'm showing a video of me making a layup, dribbling the ball, putting it through my legs, very over.
The day of filming, mind you, I didn't book the main character role, but I booked the commercial, so that was cool enough for me. Get there, and they're like, we need a supporting actor to say this line. So me and I believe like 4 other girls auditioned on the spot for the director. There was no doubt there. I was like, I got this. What they talking about? Respectfully, I got it. Like, I'm doing this. This is mine. And I said the line, and I'm going to insert the clip.
Freshmen rarely make varsity.
That's my story of when doubt creeps in, ignore, and just continue to push forward. Because when I tell you I didn't want to do the audition because I just felt like they weren't going to pick me, and I ended up doing it anyway, and they booked me. Yeah. All in all, just believe in yourself. Yeah, that's my story for this episode. Now, the next episode, we're really going to dive into being an actor and working a job to survive. Which one are you supposed to do? On one hand, you want to be successful. You want to go to acting class. You want to book every day. You want to submit self-tapes all day. You want to be on a recurring show. Hit. You want to be in a movie. All the things. And on the other hand, you need to pay your rent. You need to pay your car note. You need to pay utilities. You need to survive. You need food. You need water. You need a roof over your head. Do you juggle the two? Until next time, folks. I really do appreciate you guys again for watching, listening, wherever you are. Air hugs. And if you could like and subscribe, I would love that so much. On Instagram at CR8 IVESTRUGGLES. If you would like to send any questions, your own personal stories that you would like me to read, you can also email me at CR8 TIVESTRUGGLES at outlook.com. I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. Bye bye now.